Okay, for this project we have some bar stools that kind of go to our kitchen. We have a little kind of a kitchen bar area, and we have some stools. The fabric that is on the stools right now doesn't really match our decor, so one of the projects we've been wanting to do is change that fabric to make those. While I'm talking to you, I'm getting a stroller out of the car and getting the grills out of the van. So, but the project is to recover those bar stools to make them match the decor of the house, the decor of the dining room. So something you could easily do. Anybody can do this. We're going to show you how to do it, and we are at, and I think this place is available all across the country. It is Joanne. It's usually like a fabric store, Joanne Fabrics. And they have the fabric that is needed to do this type of a recovering. And we'll show you this fabric, and we'll go through the process of getting these stools recovered to match your own decor. It's a job anybody can do. All you need is a stapler, really, and some scissors. So we'll show you how to do it. Okay, so here we are. We're at Joann's. We're waiting for them to open. I guess they have. This Joanne is located in a mall. I guess a lot of them are, but some of them are freestanding, but they're not open on. I guess on Sundays they open late. So we're out here in Joanne. See it there, and we're going to show you that fabric that you can use to easily recover this type of stool and make it fit your decor a little better. So if you've never been into Joanne, here's what it looks like inside. All fabrics and crafts, all kinds of fabrics. We're looking for upholstery fabrics. It's a little bit different. It has to be able to withstand the vigors and whatever is required of heavy everyday use. 200-pound people sitting on it, butts running across it. So it's a little bit much heavier fabric. Has to withstand that, be used on a chair or a bar stool. So here they are. This is all kinds of materials here that are used for this type of. They have outdoor canvas. They have upholstery for chairs. They have upholstery for curtains, for chairs. They even have this fake faux leather and faux animal skin, like crocodile. This is like a fake leather, suede. So all different types of upholstery fabric. That's what you're looking for, upholstery fabric. So it's kind of found in the back of the store. Here's what it looks like. They have different canvases and things for outdoor furniture. So we're going to give a look here and see what we find, what's going to be appropriate for our chairs, and we'll show it to you when we find it. Okay, we picked out our fabric. Take a look at it here. There's the fabric we picked out. And then you go and you stand in line and you wait for them to cut it for you, because you have to, first of all, you have to know the dimensions you want and the amount of fabric that you need, and you wait for them to cut it for you. So they'll line it out, let know how much you need, they'll cut the fabric for you. Price is on the end. That's the price.
I don't think it has a discount on it yet.
Yeah, so it'll normally have the price on the end of the bolt. This is called a bolt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you pull the bolt out, and on the end of the bolt, it's going to be the price, tells you about the fabric, and then usually like this, I think this was in the clearance area or a discount area. So there'll be a discount off of this price also. So we'll see when he cuts it, and then we'll see what the price is. All right, so here we go. Gonna line it out. How much you getting? So she's getting a yard. She thinks the yard's gonna be plenty enough to do this covering. See how they line it up on these grooves here, these metal grooves, and that's what scissors are gonna go into, or the cutter. In case you've never been to one of these stores, many people don't know how to do this. They have no idea how to buy fabric because there's never been a reason to. So that's how you buy fabric. You can do a lot if you know how to buy fabric and recover something. There it is. Be careful of that. It was in a section that said it was a discount section. Somebody had put it there. Evidently, it really wasn't a discount, but it's $9. $9 for all the fabric that we're going to need to refurbish these Barstools. So $9, and you could change these things for every season. We'll show you how to do this. You could change it for every season. You could use this as a decorating area of your house. So here we go. We got the fabric. Now we're going to get home and show you how to recover these things. Okay, the sink had to come back out and had some small continuous leaks. Let me show you where that was coming from. Okay, right here, the actual sink basin. The basket, sink basket. This with a disposal requires a ring of plumber's putty underneath this basket. And I didn't have enough plumber's putty in there. So we sometimes we would have a leak. We'd have water under there, so I kept this pan under there. Sometimes it would be completely dry. So today's project was, and I should have recorded it and didn't, I took this completely out, took it completely apart, and put it all back together, retightened everything, and put gaskets and putty where it was supposed to be. So now we have no leaks at all, completely dry under there. So we'll watch this project and see what happens with it. But there's this sink installed. So there we are. Okay, so here's the fabric we ended up with. These are the stools. And there's the fabric that we're going to use. It's kind of a neutral fabric. I'd say it's kind of like a burlap. I would call that kind of a burlap type fabric. It's almost like a curtain fabric, but that's the type of fabric that is required for a seat like this. It's going to have a lot of pressure and butts running across it. So that's the fabric we have, and we will get to the steps of replacing that shortly. Okay, we're on the next step. We have taken the stool apart. Let me get you a shot of that. Took the stool apart. Yeah, they're all going to be different. This one had a few basically drywall screws that went in from the bottom and came up through the wood and held it together. So you pull the cushion off, and generally they're all going to look about the same. They're going to have a piece of wood with some foam on it, and the fabric, and it's nearly always going to be stapled. And the best thing to use is some type of plier. Usually a bullnose like this will work. I guess she's saying it's not working for her, but I'll take a look at it and see if I can get it to work. But you might just have to find what works best for you in this stage, taking these staples out. I'm also going to try a very, very small screwdriver. I think that'll work.
That's going to be the key.
Okay, so this fabric was put on here with a staple gun. This stuff is really embedded good. They did a good job on it. It needs to be that tight. It's really tight. But since we only need this fabric to use as a pattern, we're going to rip the fabric off using some pliers, some offset pliers. Some people call them channel locks. But anyway, we're going to rip the fabric off. Then that'll let us get under the staples and pull them out. Or it doesn't even matter if we leave the staples in at that point. So we're just going to rip this fabric off and make sure that we don't destroy it so that it can be used as a pattern. Now with the fabric pulled away, I literally pulled it away from the wood and foam. And it still left us the fabric to be used as a pattern. And now the staples can be easily pulled out. So that's the way to do it. Just get the fabric off of the wood however you need to. Some pliers, ripping, whatever you need to do. Just rip it off of there if you're not trying to reuse it. Then you can get the staples off.
There we go.
Okay, back on the stools. We have gotten the fabric off and made our new fabric, got it all ready, and I found the electric crane stapler. That's a brand name, but a lot of people refer to them as by crane staplers. Okay, she is finishing up on the chair, on the stools. And she's just going to tighten it, the actual cushion down to the frame. They're all different, but this one just has 2 screws that hold it in. These are not very intricate or anything, but really they have a great design because they're simple. And you could recover these for every season if you wanted to. You could use this as a seasonal thing. You could make this, Christmas, during Christmas season. You could make a fall season, a summer. This could be, they're that easy to do. So there it is. She's going to attach these down. There's the finished product. Way better than the other ones. Look much nicer than the other ones and matches the decor of our house much better and matches that wood really good. So there it is. That's how you do it.
Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to subscribe if you want to see other projects that I've been working on. I have some reviews coming up. I have some more how-to videos, and we have some more twins videos. So be sure you are subscribed so you know when we have new content that becomes available. So remember, they may do it another way, but that's the way I do it. We'll see you next time.